Hi everyone! I heard that you might be interested in learning more about the Mesmer Elite spec, the Virtuoso. Well, you are in luck. Let's dance our way towards this knife-wielding, blade-launching Mesmer. Training in the ways of the Virtuoso will unlock the main hand dagger weapon for the Mesmer. What might look like a melee-focused weapon is actually a ranged weapon. The Virtuoso really knows how to keep things interesting. The dagger comes with 3 attacks: Flying Cutter, Blade Call, and Unstable Blade Storm. Flying Cutter is your auto attack, which pierces enemies. Striking enemies 3 times will cause an additional flurry of blades to shoot around your target. Blade Call sends out a fan of daggers, which return to you after they reach their maximum distance. This skill also generates a single blade. These blades are used to fire your profession skills, but we will get there in but a moment. Unstable Blade Storm sends out a whirling storm of daggers. This ability will also pulse out blades in various directions, reaching foes further away from the storm. Now, let's talk about those floating blades around your character. These blades are generated from skills that would summon clones. The Virtuoso no longer has clones on the battlefield. You might feel a bit more lonely as a Mesmer, but these skills give you more range and damage in your F skills. These skills are called Blade Songs, and the various Blade Songs include Blade Song Harmony, Sorrow, Dissonance, and Blade Turn Requiem. Blade Song Harmony sends out all your stocked blades, dealing strike damage. Sorrow will send out all blades, dealing damage and applying confusion and bleeding. Dissonance collect all blades into a bigger sword to stun your enemy. The scaling of the stun is based on how many blades are used. Requiem replaces your Distortion Shatter, and instead grants you a block through this spell's cast time, and also summons a swirl of daggers around you to highlight the damage focus of the spec. These Blade Songs shine by playing from range, allowing for an extra layer of safety, but keep in mind that these Blade Songs have a cast time tied to them. Focusing on the mental sharpness of combat, Virtuosos use psionic skills as their utility type. These skills take various physical forms and allow the Virtuoso to shine at range. The healing skill is also one that damages foes, Twin Blade Restoration. This skill fires 2 blades to heal yourself, grant boons, and also remove conditions if you are afflicted by any. Rain of Swords and Sword of Decimation are your 2 utility skills that pad out extra damage. Rain of Swords summons a rain of blades that pulse damage in an area. Sword of Decimation deals heavy instant damage and deals further damage to those who are CC'd. This skill also applies Immobilization. Psychic Force and Blade Renewal are more focused on utility, while still providing a lot of use to the Virtuoso. Psychic Force deals area damage while pushing enemies away from you. You also grant yourself Might and Fury. Blade Renewal is your spell which has your Distortion, so if you were missing that lovely Invuln, you can take it on your utility type. This skill also replenishes your stock of blades, allowing you to use a full stocked Blade Song skill once this skill ends. Casting a spell symbol of numerous blades, the Virtuoso unleashes their fury with their elite skill, Thousand Cuts. Thousand Cuts shoots out a stream of daggers that does not let up on striking all enemies in its path. This skill does not have a cast time, so it can be cast while using other abilities, or even when using Blade Renewal, in a defensive state of course. These utilities can bring a lot of cuts, but also provide a few tools to keep the Virtuoso alive. Becoming more skilled at the various skills of the Virtuoso unlocks further customizations with traits. Let's start from the top line and work our way down. The top line includes Blade Turn Refrain, Duelist's Reversal, and Psychic Riposte. Blade Turn Refrain grants Aegis when activating a Blade Song. Duelist Reversal grants boons when you block or dodge an attack. And Psychic Riposte stocks a blade when you block or dodge an attack, and makes your next Blade Song unblockable. The middle line includes Mental Focus, Phantasmal Blades, and Infinite Forge. Mental Focus increases your damage based on the range thresholds. Phantasmal Blades launch a blade at your foe when your summoned phantasm disappears, and Infinite Forge hastens your passive blade stocking and passively generates blades faster than normal. The bottom line offers Jagged Mind, Sharpening Sorrow, and Blood Song. Jagged Mind allows all Virtuoso blade skills to apply bleeding. Sharpening Sorrow allows Blade Song Sorrow to grant Fury, and while you have Fury, your expertise is increased. Blood Song increases the damage of bleeding, and you stock blades when you apply enough stacks of bleeding. The top line offers a path for more defenses, the middle line sharpens your strike damage and passive blade regeneration, and the bottom line transforms the Virtuoso into a conditioned damage spec. And that is just about everything for the Mesmer Elite specialization, the Virtuoso. I've been playing a lot of Virtuoso since the launch of the expansion, and the ranged focus has been a nice change of pace for the Mesmer. Be on the lookout for more spec overview/guide videos, and check out the description for the Patreon and links to purchase End of Dragons. With this all being said, catch you later. Mwah!